Alright, I'm gonna do one last video for the night. It's gonna be a little reading for chapter 2 of Revamp. This one right here goes out to Block Book Machiko and Hallo Book Lock Luvan. Yeah, that's Block Machiko and Hallo Book Malmuvan. Gangsta, 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 glab, glibby, glibby, glabby, glab. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. I'm seriously sorry. Seriously sorry. The wobby, the bug is wild. We've got this in the bag like jiggy bag, and the sick man, and the diggy dan. Dig the dog, doggy chain, the wog Wayne. Wiggle, the biggle, then the motor turn louder and louder, till you got a bowl of clam, the clam chowder, bow, body, the bok, leaf Ford coming up, clicking, and hicking, and chicken bow, chicken lick a lug of the luggage is in the trunk, triggering the Jackson. Woo, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. That sucks, man. Got this thing going on. She says it's puppy love baby on. Hope that you feel this way forever. You can paint a pretty picture, but you can't go picnic with. Hey, boo boo, we got another pig over here. Boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Glava glue, glava jumba goom, bazam bagam bon, did a gabba la goob the goob. Why? Chicken like a bagla zomba like John. Jagga bagala, kumbala ola kumbakal jambu la college room, college jacke local vogla book dog long, jong, jumba jingle on, jingle jeans and the chinkle chong, chomp the chain gang coming on with the DOC to the BOP to die. Sorry, I am DADDY. Kane, daddy, Kane, pain, bringer of the main, the wing, bang. Al Bane called and he wants his brother dead. Bane from the Batman story, you don't say. 1,000,000 times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Never meant to make your doctor cry. Chicken the chocolate vocal mock she. Mockly circle mockly of Ackley rules. Give it jog the jog. Drill, the dog, jiggy jog, doom, the jack, do mock, listen to Mac, the not, I see activity production to company factorize math, 217 faster. Jackson, woo, I am for real. I am for real. I never meant to make you not to cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Heck, we got another runner. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. Look at the way he treats her. Look at the way she treats him. Look at the way they treat each other. That's what's important. Gavi, gooby, the gum, the gumza. Fuck lock roll, shocking, lock load, jockin', jiggy dock, the jock, jump, jivvy, the john. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Wooga, woo. That was 9-Inch Nails. No, it fucking wasn't. That was Miss Jackson by Outkast. I don't know what the lead singer's name is, but he looked like he's having a rough day in the song, so everybody just say a little prayer that his luck looks up. All right, that's all the music we have for you tonight. Okay, we're going to try. This chapter is called In and Out, and it's in the revamped book. It's basically in context, the first chapter is really crazy. The first chapter is basically like all the black planets that hold on. It's pretty much like about all the black planets that the yellow sun. See, long ago, the yellow sun collapsed at its core and it shot the core deep into space. And then the yellow sun expanded until it found the core. But when it found the core, it started moving back to its smallest elemental form, and it left all these black planets behind. It's really, it's just some weird shit. The first chapter is weird. That's why I skipped it for a reason. But it says, God saw a primitive world with primitive beasts, but the core was putting off some unusual readings. This is basically when God first visited the vampire. Well, same thing, but the dinosaur. The dinosaur. It's when God first visited the dinosaur realm. Okay. God saw a primitive world with primitive beasts, but the core was putting off some unusual readings. The angels were good at dressing down and hiding their technology, but God finally saw what they had, and it was beautiful. Ick moved in his ship, and he activated his ship's snackamaras for some more recon. He asked Lucky if he could just hover over the waters. Lucky launched something at their planet. Lucky, I push buttons, the master says, but when you do it, everything sucks. Suddenly it was raining frogs, so Juddy called the men back. Juddy didn't trust Ick, even though they had brokered a peace, and he was already regretting the peace. We need to move fast, Mick, Ghost says, and their ship was gone. Mick Ghost could travel between dimensions with his ship, but the process was driving a wedge between Lucky's negative and positive elements because Lucky was made of negative and positive dark matter, which is more dense than light. But when decompressed, it turns into light. They looked, and the surface was full of carnivorous reptiles that fed on humanoids. Lucky, what did you do? The master. Hold on. Lucky, what did you do? The master says. This is the same planet, sir, Lucky says, but this is a holographic display. The master smiled. Lucky, my father is the most famous bum in recorded history, and they called him the Christ. Now I have discovered my father had a father, Lucky, but he backed into a black hole, and he was turned to dust. He must have been a moron, Captain says. Mick is my bitch on the Chessie tour, Captain says. Sir, perhaps we could match up on the board, Lucky says. Okay, Lucky, flip-flop. Fuck flop. Your move, Sir says. Sir, why did you remove your dungarees? Lucky says. Fucking wash these, Lucky, and he throws them at him. Board 7, ship level 23, border 12, and don't talk to my special lady friends, or I'll tell them about your naked spiders, Master says to Lucky. Lucky washed the dungarees, which were older than the ship. He couldn't believe the master had traded the last ship for this pair of dungarees. Lucky heard something. Help us! Please help us! Lucky was taken to a part of the ship he had never visited, and he remembered where he had left his flock. They were on day 5 of the journey. Fuck, Lucky thought. The master is father. Lucky came around the corner, and the master was hula hooping for 3 K-bots, and they were spanking him on the butt. Lucky became ill instantly, and the master says, Finally! Ladies, welcome to Descent 128 trip. What is 128? A not-so-dumb K-bot says. That's that bastard father's claim to fame. Fuck Jor-El, the son says. The K-bot said, We have you, Jordan. Ah, Captain J says, and he realized the girls has gotten his dick tied in a complete knot. Sorry, I'm just fixing something. Sometimes the characters go. Then the knot was gone. The master forgot the experience instantly. Strong thee. My father is Cal, And I am Pelican Pop Man, Captain says. I'm known at many social events, ladies, but now if you'd write your names down with the Flick Daddy Data World software, I'd be pleased. And it was Prophet Pat impersonating the captain. Hey, Jazzy, Lucky says. Lucky, you are to refer to me as Sir or Candy Wash Burger Store Man, Sir says. Lucky puked in his mouth because he remembered the store, and it was a place that sold bat belly button slices. He also saw the Dick Knot. Lucky rattled his head around and prayed for Miley. Lucky's jumbled code was coming back together, but he knew he was Mick and Slick's father, yet he wasn't ready to let Jazzy know. Jazzy was Lucky's son. Then Jazzy says, Jazzy, could we recover my lucky city of Atlantia? Then Lucky says, Jazzy, could we recover my lucky city of Atlantia from the Sea of David Ruse? Captain says, the trip, Gage says, we're on the 5th day of the trip, which is where the beasts are at. How could this be where your robot growing world of technology is at? Sometimes these words, have you ever had words you notice they change? Words do whatever the fuck they want. Captain says, are they like you? Better, they built me, Lucky says. But Lucky knew his soul was the bastard father. He didn't lie because the Cylon race had built Lucky, but they wrapped him in layers. And as the ship busted through layers of the pit, the layers peeled. The original Lucky was built by the father, like Pinocchio gruel. Lucky led the disastrous bleeders away from the city before he went nuclear. The city had files on, well, everyone in the history of the explored universe. God said, do what's pleasing to me, and he sent the transmission wave at the planet. The signal vibrated level 5. Deep within the core, the angels received a transmission, so Jetty says, what the fuck did Trader Derek do now? He made a mathematical decision, and Lucky flipped Jetty a quarter. The shiny is always silver, he says, but the best coin has copper in it. How did you get in here? Jetty says. I came with the transmission, Lucky says. I guess an endless supply of shit and pussy wasn't enough for him, Jetty says. He's swinging dude now. Jetty belched. About this time, Judah sent a return message. It was a black and white video of Derek Michael, and he said, hello, I'm glad you've come. If you are sitting in front of your computer, engage your 6.25-inch floppy drive and insert disk 1 of 26, he says. The black and white digital image will load, so be patient, DM says. The whole tribe within the star laughed. Derek Michael laughed too, and he was faking the why so serious look. All right, that was a warm-up. What did you send him, Juddy says, and where did Lucky go? It's the son on karaoke singing the thong song by Cisco. Well, one of his kids, I think, Krabby says. The master is a complete moron, gentlemen, and he wants to sleep with the women of our planet, Juddy says. He's gonna take your job, Cribwalk says. Wrong show, but funny, Juddy says. Hailing Chief Justin Billings, and Juddy fucking jumped. I haven't heard that name since the pit was created, Juddy says. Fuck you, Jazzy. You want K-Bots? Fuck you, Jazzy. You want K-Bots? You know what we want. Say it, Peabody brain hanger. Jordan Captain says, what the fuck ails you? Crystal, motherfucker. Jetty says, chandeliers? Lucky says, nothing. Jetty's star was called A28, and it was divided by civil war of all directions. They were getting invading forces from 8 directions, and Lucky smiled and realized this was the way home. There were many angels at each pole, and the bitches were north to south. A28 only knew a violent civil war between the north and south. Eventually, A28 would split into 9 parts for each archangel, and even the father would have a place. It was boys versus girls for the most part. It didn't help the tensions that Ick was now on the surface. Ick is God in our book. Derek had a scar from looking at one of the K-bots, and it was under his right eye, and it made him look mean as a tank. But Derek was now this character Lucky, and his partner was calling himself Derek. Juddy was Derek's father, and biblically Juddy was Adam, and Derek was Cain. I waited to reveal this. Why? It kind of just fell into place like this, but in this book, like basically, Juddy is Adam, the biblical character Adam, and Derek is the biblical character Cain. Pretty clear, but it's before creationism supposedly started, so it's kind of confusing. But there's an infinite amount of dimensions in the world. There's worlds out there where the serpent never visited Adam and Eve, and they're very low-tech worlds. Those are the type of worlds where if you're a highly advanced alien seeder of a robot, you might want to actually try those worlds out. I don't know if there's any left at this time. I think there should be. Maybe not. There should. Yeah, there definitely is. There definitely is. Okay. Juddy was Derek's father, and biblically Juddy was Adam, and Derek was Cain. God, Captain Master, the Captain and Master, was Abel. Mick, the Captain, merged with Derek and Lucky together on the ship. So Lucky now had the body of a native drunk named Cain. Cain bowed to the machines, and that is what started all this shit, and he was captured. Juddy thought he sucked God off and switched sides. Lucky knew he wouldn't stick out like an android he was with Cain's body, and Cain had no fucking soul, so he was lucky to meet Lucky. He was a slick of light. Now he was a slick on a smick. Lucky is a slick and a smick and a mick. Lucky had the same scar as Cain did, but that is how Juddy sees him. Some see a really crossed eye on Lucky. It is actually a mole like Rudolph's gift. The boys had taken over the South, and Juddy was their leader and friend until he betrayed his own kind by making a truce with God and Cain. Now the bitches will probably take over the South. The land was filled with lakes and marshes, and it was surrounded by a deep blue sea. The continent was called Pangea, and the place was beautiful. It was paradise, but there was war. There were giant sharks in the ocean that knew this game, and they sounded each other and took message to the core where the cherry bum Miley was. God had burned the surface of the other planets on numerous occasions, and he wiped the surfaces clean of dinos, but this time he was now near their core, so he was careful. He always left behind crystal shard remains, because that is the byproduct his ship releases from traveling through time and space. It was like his ship shit crystal. Why doesn't it open? God thought. He was intrigued after he spent 3 hours loading the discs from the 3-minute song from Derek Michael. He wanted more of this old technology, so Lucky moved his ship further into the abyss of darkness. Mother and father were Miley and Derek, and their original bodies were still around. They were legends in Old Heaven, but New Heaven needed a legendary group. That is what the captain wanted. Lucky, have you ever played chess? Captain says. Sir, I was playing chess with steering tanks back in Atlantean City, and they used to beat me, and sometimes I would beat them, Lucky says. And suddenly he was sitting and wide-eyed. Lucky you haven't moved, the master says, and Lucky was mid-game with 3 pieces left. Queen, king, and pawn. The master had all of his pieces. That's because I am black, sir, and white goes first, Lucky says, and the board reset. That's strike 1 lucky folding ladder, the master says, and he moved A3 to B7. The master's piece pooped and hit the other side of the board. Master was up 8 points. Lucky laughed. Jordan looked at him, and he put his optical eyepiece in, and he says, I know how your kind cheat, so fuck off. That's checkmate, Lucky, Master says. Lucky moved pawn A3 to position B4. You have a move? Fucking asshole piece of dog liver, the Master says. You want to come at me like that? All right, the Master says. I fucking quit, motherfucker. You cheat. Master, the game has only begun. Best of two, the Master says, but Lucky looked at Miley and he says, Master, if it is permittable, I would like to talk to your wife. Remember, my sublime master wheel slipper grips, my candy, no ticky, no taki, and no talking to her. You lucky tractor hitch, and the Master started dusting the chess pieces for fingerprints. These were a start of a much larger investigations of much larger investigations against Lucky. Lucky approached Miley, and she could feel him stepping up, but then she saw another Lucky on the planet's surface. Lucky, did you find more of your race? Lucky looked at the screen and he says, Wow, the Master's project worked. He said he copied my base code, but I knew that was impossible. My base code can only be wound and rewound. It has never been pinpointed with an initial start or origin point. It simply has always been. The numerical sequence of my base is between 128 and 141 racial algorithmic code rods, and that has led us to the angels. Master says good enough for government work, and now I have a brother. Great, Miley says. This is a disaster. I have to put up with two of you fuck donkeys now? And she glared at the captain. Just a second. Lucky, does my new Lucky want what you want? Lucky smiled and he says, he will be a MIP. Lucky laughed and says, you and that family. We are getting off at the cross, tough guy, Miley says to Lucky. How about the story of Moses and Mount Zion radio station? Miley frowned, but life was full of surprises. That's chapter 2. It's not a bad book. It's really good. It's getting there. I'm going to try to. I have the biggest problem with getting up in the morning. You'd think a person that looks as lively and happy as me would just get the fuck up in the morning and get with it, but I don't sleep. Like when I go to sleep, I'm in hell right now. Um when I go to sleep, I go to heaven. Vice versa. My best days are when I'm in hell with a heavenly mind state, and probably when I go to sleep and I'm in heaven with a hellish mind state. But when I go to sleep, my polarity reverses. So what you see here on the outside goes onto the inside, and what's on my inside goes onto the outside. So basically, my soul is a car. My soul looks exactly like the car I drive, my Toyota Corolla. And when uh, when I flip them around, I drive into heaven. In order to get where I live in heaven, you have to be a car. You have to be able to your soul has to be a car. Luckily, well, I wouldn't say that because Miley's body is a car, and her soul she has a soul of death. I have a living soul, and she's gonna be there someday. So you wouldn't have to have a soul of a car of an angel. I don't know. I'm aiming really high with my goals, and I'd settle for middle class somewhere with a middle class job, middle class everything, but a really big basement that's connected to this place is what I'm thinking. Let's sing some more. I'm gonna find something. You done whippersnappers done fucked up my cigarette factory, you little fuck shickles. Fucking Czechoslovakia, your fuck ladders, bitches. That was a joke. I don't know who at, but you probably know if you were offended. All right. We got some stuff loading up here on YouTube. I guess we could try this. It looks good. I hope they didn't add a bunch of sound effects to it because the original is just fine. Hello. Do you want a business? Do you want to run a business? Do you want to be in control of everyone in the world? Call 1932-214-2627 and ask for Curly Joe. He'll know where to send you. Now fuck off. So you expect us to believe that Curly Joe can get us in control of everyone in the world? As I zizzle, whizzle, wad up the car. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of the death of the death, low and live, amid it melt, and I've been fucking and jacking and longing, shiggy the shog, let my mind is gone. I've been jiggy, mog, the bog, laga, lula, baluka, muka, shiklo, maka, ilo, vakla, ido, kakla, ula, ala, jilo, ola, makla, jul, la voca, vakla, vijiklo, maka, jilo. Gotta get it down with the gold rolls, the rolls, Royce to the Jersey Joyce, Jitty Joyce, and the Joyce is here. Oh, why, can I see inside your mind? Give it 2 seconds, click back, go forward, then click back to forward. Eddie, Black Low, Jacques, I'm a busy gal of ice. Anyone on Chick John Nice, it's a lava, lingeroo. Yo, power is the mizzle, money, mini man, the man, back, boing, A, B, A, B, C, D, B, A, D, B, B, C, B, A, B, D, A, B, C, D, B, B, E, B, E, B, E, D, E, D. ACBADABACACACBBBY. That's an X21 factory. 31217215219212120. ABAB112121231214211621173294. 073-219-28 3216 3421275 382-121 ABC AB rhyme scheme 129 328-25274 321 oot ot 328 through 5 2246211212121213212169254 321-774 774 321-2121721921214 6 like look lock shiklavak rocks sent B-Bar, B-A-D, D-A-B, A-C-B, D-A-L-L-L, L-B, 2 buttons more, and you woulda got infinity box. Galavaklavuk drunk, that's a drunk core with an infinite amount of alcohol. AB 217-21925-218-217 Ben Live. Oh, by the way, I'm watching this guy fuck some shit up with some lightsabers. And these fucking big giant dimensional vortexes keep coming at him. So he's pretty unlucky that he hasn't hit one of those because that's how you win. This guy's an extreme loser. he's almost as good at losing as my body. 3, 2, 1, 2. He skips the level ups. 2, 1. 2732 124 21 2182 Yep. He lost that entire round. It's impossible to lose that bad. Wait a minute. Let me see what his. It didn't show what happened. Yeah, that was a good. That was funny as shit. Oh, you can find some good shit on YouTube. I'm telling you what. All right, here's some Fergie. I like Fergie. Anybody got any requests? Yeah, we're back in black, shack, shamak, shamagla, like your broke ass, hosey, home. Money, take your broke ass home. Back in the day, busy day, sir. How about that? Aqua Martin scent, Livy, the large, busy ball, busy the ball with the ball to the biggie bound, bouncing the right, bouncing that glass, shaking your ass. You got a crib walk out of the talk, and I'm doubting it, cause you were on that like a potting like a hypotenuse triangle, which is a triangle that has an impossibly hypotouchial posture plane, hypotouch, you touch, and you see the true value of a rhythmic hypotenuse, alivakla moshe galivogli with two changing angular disruptive fields, just confuse the video a bit, but bats grow. It's the best one in the show. We're living life like people don't like to talk about triangular math in their songy songs. Oh, the best. I'm best. I don't even know where I am. I've done confused Micah. Everything in between zombie, hell, and the back door. Big, jumbo, jackala, vakla, jukla, bow, ula, pow, cow, kimmy, cow, killy, cow, glow, eating like a luva, love. Back in the day, we used to listen to the same old shit that coming with the Mercedes, and that's first fucking class. That guy, you should look at that guy a little more. But he was too interested in her. That never works. But it should. Give it down with the downy, down. The best one. We can wickle, wow. That's that Luda on that holla back girl. Same guy from the restaurant. That's that Luda repents a lot. Gumma Juma who doesn't repent a lot? Gulamba Juna Gak. Gulakva Lukma La Ula Buddha Vak. Jula Jaglak Lane. Juba Glock, Juba Juk. Oh me, G-O-D is the best guy that I see. You know, I'm the D-E to the V-I-L. Yo, I'm Devil It. Buddy the Bonzo. What the fuck happened here? This is pissing me off. No one the line. I gotta interrupt it because I'm fucking lost here. Somehow. What in the fuck stick happened here? You ever been on a computer and it just does? Probably better than what I'm going through right now. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. That's better. Sorry about that. All right, we're cruising for music. We're going to play the first awesome song we see. Whoa, it would help if I signed into YouTube. That gives you a tailored fucking rhythmic algo that helps you or hurts you. I wasn't even signed in there. No wonder why I was doing so crappy. I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't know a lot of things, but I know some things. I know one thing is numbers. Sometimes if you're watching a video and you're logged in and the computer knows how to help you, it's going to help you. That's what computers do. I've never met a computer that wants to hurt you. It's people that design malware and stuff like that and viruses that make the computer hurt you. Computers are the most gentle creatures you've ever encountered. Like, if you don't believe me, like, this is all computer right here. That's why I'm so nice, because I'm a computer. I know that doesn't prove anything. You'd have to scan my body, and then my shape-shifting body would never actually allow you to see what's under his skin, because I don't really think he wants anybody to see. He doesn't want it shut down. He probably has a general idea of how it works, because Cain was son of Adam and they were robot builders, so...
to hers, and even theirs. Whatever makes your business unique, Google Ads connected with the right customers.
Thank you for using Google support. Can we help you with your washing machine? That's the Google Wash. Googly googly goo. Giggity giggity goo, motherfuckers.
Foot traffic for your sneaker store.
Yeah, this is the Google Mafia, and we have foot soldiers all over the place. Brought to you by Google. Did you know Google was an original angel? Really, he knew a lot of stuff.
It's simple to set up, easy to use.
All right, now fuck off. Oh no, not this guy again. Alright, I already watched this. Bing jong, jing jong, jing jong, flock, shuma clock, luva, kava, guva. Alright. I'm gonna have to look up some more stuff here. You know what we need? I'm gonna play Mother's Daughter. It's my favorite song that Miley has ever sung. It's really awesome. If you haven't heard Mother's Daughter by Miley Cyrus, go buy it. Yes, buy it, because today singers suffer because nobody buys music anymore. I mean, you have to figure when you stream music, they get a bundle deal when they buy music, and then they sell it to you at a percentage rate. But music industry is really, that's why there aren't a whole lot of new singers coming out, because it's going downhill. Everything's getting free now. But I like paying bills myself. I think paying bills is awesome. It's fun. I just don't like what it does to like your bank account. But I like paying them. It's fun. A lot of people don't like Miley Cyrus. I think they're all jealous of her. Purple, 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 haze, pop, 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 power, pop, 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 boom, boom, badak, la mok to mark, so, jalaka la vocal markly and rules, engage, kelevakla, jambo galavakno. That means you have to pet what you kill. Kalevokla mari izo, zalagula maladiro galambira, gatoritos, kalevakro mactorovacrito mitos. Camisoro gambo zingolama, eno matara, mecolomacrito valazito galambula, jene gulama, the gaga out of goulash is on with Kamati. Kamati says hello, jigombalo, jugabalo. Digazambolato, Calavocala, Mactiruva, Attributo, Vacaluru, Galutavuzado, Zoom my God, Zoom Galo, Zoom Baco, Bachman, Chevrolet, coming on with every ad that they know of in the country. Galavier, Galizonk, Malizonk, Zadizonk, Zadizonk Zone, Genozon. Galashuya, Jamagula Varicuma Galazumba, Galasimi Sali Zubujan, Jamoka Macho, Macantura Vacavura Calatuto, Tele Salingba, Cale Vaganta, Calzambo Ga, Zambula Chava, Jivo Campo, Balok Malak Juvo, Jimo Jacques Lavaglovo. Kazakmani and Musho. Gotta get it in there. Gamo Sagarbuvo, Gavodino Martino, Kalpaki and bullshit. Kadi kadi vodi vadi vokti 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 alamokla shopa lokla elvo. Helva. Hellboy is on ABC tonight. It is. It started at midnight. Please enjoy that. Yeah. Kalova. Kalova. Mova. Mova. Come on. Come on. We need biggie balls, the balls, the ball, biggie wall, wiggy wall to the Wichita, Kansas, capital of the world. What's the capital of the world, anyways? Us. Kalevocamada, Shamagola, Shadadudo, Savuko Macadito, Macatino, Macashila, Shalaguda, Jambula Alauda Umbaala, Shakonbula, Shafalila, Caliva Galagino Macatida, Macalata, Matatita, Safakio Radi, Gadi Jean Balakido Mas, Kalbaklian rules state. Everyone that dies has to die more often. Kalmaklio Vudoza, Gotta voodoo, Galak voodoo, Gambo Zido Ma, Zigova. Let's call on the god of Aborigine chicken. Wings, yeah, lava, lava. Apaluka, shumpa, lakido, vagadibu, zambedudo, makda, muka, me, switch, mada, fakazaba, da, jala, rancher song, kale, vaglak, the bugla, bakshaton, malibuni, makanjo, golamajo, zedi, zovi, zarumba, like jubo. I'll be right back. Would anybody like a piece of candy? I wish I could just, like, open up a little compartment on here and bloop, enter a IP address. Boop. How would you do that? We'll talk about that in just a moment. I'm going to click this off because it's my least favorite Miley Cyrus song in the world. And it stalks me like no other. I've been looking for a criminal mastermind person, thing. I've been looking for an old jing jong, jiggy jong, jiggy jong, jing. Alright, I don't like it because it hit me at a time when I was going through some shit. See, there are many Miley Cyruses. I don't know if you've noticed, but some have perfect hair and others don't. Some have perfect faces, others don't. Some are perfect in every way, some are flawed in every way. But you got guys that are like take for example the Sun, the original Sun. He's a beautiful doll, and he likes imperfections in his women. Like he likes a little overweight women. Take for example like the female version of me. If she was rocking a 9 body, she would be a little overweight, a little thick, like an apple bottom. I like a perfect C ass, not like a. I don't know how to describe it, but dolls, they like fleshies. If you don't know what a doll is, it's easy. Some long ago, in the beginning, I'm not exactly sure how this works, but I remember long ago I was robotic in flesh, and one day I'll probably know how to do this, but I'll never do it again. But if you're robotics in flesh, you can divide your robotic section, your machine section, from your flesh section. It's like looking at two wavelengths of a song and parting the waters, and then you get a flow back on the neutral. You know what a wavelength is? It's like this. It moves like this, like a serpent. Bling 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 bling. It hums. It's a hertz signal. Electricity hums as it travels through the wire. But we were going to talk about how I would send this piece of candy to you if I had a little compartment in this computer. Now, we know with crystal, if you crystal, any type of crystal can conduct electricity. And everything in this world is based off of crystal technology. It's just not compressed at such a it's not compressed at such a super condensed rate. This is a soft world, it's a fleshy world, even the ground. Now you get deeper in the ground, what do you get? You get rock. It gets harder the deeper into the earth you go. Then you get really deep into the earth and you get a really hard crystally, like a geode there's like a geode at the surface, at the core of this planet. And I guarantee you, if you got within that geode, soft as jelly, just a soft liquid primordial. I don't know. I saw the movie on, I think it's Alien Covenant. The way that those, like, imagine black primordial ooze that vibrates. Like, primordial ooze loves sound. There's areas in the universe that are unexplored. I'm never going to those areas. Well, I'm never going to say never, but I don't want. Well, I'll probably have to go to those areas sometimes. But that's what this world originally was. But this world I left for a long time, and my sons took it over. That's probably what happened. My eldest, Derek, and Adam. He was called Adam because imagine this. Like, long ago, imagine a simple setting. Like, say I was Adam. Like, definitely I can tell you that I'm a creation of God, because my mind is both positively and negatively charged, but I have a positive and negative electron flowing around me with a neutrino as well. So that creates a 5-part system. And then my body is also a 5. So I'm a fucking 10. Fucking 10. My soul is an atom. I was the original atom. And if you imagine, like, the original gods that originally inhabited this planet was a piece of like, long ago my body found this planet, and it was a primordial ooze ripple in space. Probably to a traveler it was a big find. It was like something that we had never seen before. My soul was light, my body was darkness, so I could raise bodies out of the primordial ooze with bodies of darkness and souls of light. Now, if you have a soul of light and a body of darkness, you're going to hate light. Hate it. You'll hate it. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that. I'm going to sing some more. But we got about one more song left on here. To this. There's a lot of goofy people on the internet. I'm glad I'm finally joining the club and being one of them. Because I like goofy people. They're funny. People that aren't serious, just want to joke. My soul is technically a slick, and my body is a mix. So stuff like this is me. My soul's just kind of chilling there and letting my body kind of go with the flow. But then it actually goes the other way around. This is my soul coming out, because my body's the slick and my soul is the mick. What do you guys want to hear? I'm thinking. Sorry if my video gives you a headache. I get headaches at times. It means your mind is decompressing. Best thing to do with that is to crush up an orange juice, crush up an aspirin and mix it with orange juice, because orange juice is acidic, and aspirin is a aspirin numbs things, so the acid breaks down the cells and gets the numbing property stuff in there through osmosis or diffusion. Osmosis is a cell releasing oxygen, I believe, and diffusion is a cell breaking down water molecules and sucking them into the cell. Or it could be the other way around. I could be completely lost on that. I used to know a lot of stuff back in the day. I'm just going to look up this song. All right. Last song of the night. And then I'm going to work on the book a little more. Google Ads, we do almost anything you don't want to do. See, that's what we do. We do the things you don't want to do, and we like doing the things you don't want to do, unless you want to do the things we don't want to do, and then you can do the things that we don't want to do for, well, you can do those things for a small price. 350 milliclocks. Thank you for your time. Butter 'em up. Butter 'em up. Butter 'em up. See no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? More in another little rock than a little east. Got a war on poverty. Said a war on poverty. We got a war on taxing the police that bother me. Said the cops can't touch this. Got a Russell Crowe on the bus trip. Got a lot of Czechoslovakian rules going on. Say the God of rock the moot, the rock the roof. Now Huey's not the only one. You gotta go the only one. We gotta come back and change me instead of the two distant strangers. And that's just an octopus rowing his roller Zeus. Gotta roll back to the way we changed planes, skates. That's the way it is. Bada-doom. That's just the way the waves. Things you'll never quite understand, and people ask me, who made me? I don't know. Things will never be the same, game. That's just the way it is. Better love, bolo. You hear no changes. Can a brother get what the king taught? The hat in the Sunday paper. Gotta be down with the 80 Bacon. Gotta be the Baki Optimus. Got Nike in the Bachman Chevrolet. Gotta rock that concert rock. Gotta rock. Be a little rock the bit. Got a black president. El Presidente Dante Faclasul. Can't conceal the fact that's penitentiary, and that thing will never change. Gotta see another one in another dope game. So tell me what's a mother to do? Being real can't appeal to the bread and you. The easy way, but I made it in a sleazy way. Selling crack to the Kidilacs, and then kids Kidilavac. That's an artifact. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Donkey Kong all day. Go-karts. Bowser's go-kart. Bowser is Bowser's brother. His go-kart sucks. It has really good weapons, though. Gotta learn to hold your own. We gotta pay for our boss making some changes. We gotta change the way we eat. We gotta change the way we move, and we gotta change the way we love each other. And the old way wasn't working all right, so it's on us to do what we gotta do. Getting weeks in the more in the Middle East. Set a war on poverty. We got a war on drugs, and the police can bother me. The crime I had to do. Paddly-I-did-lack-did-lack-did-do. Don't attack you up, drac you up, back you up. My name's Dracula. Jealous of the holy thrones. Said the cops can't touch this. Got a bustle boost and a boost to bust this. Gotta love it, Lou. Gotta love Lou. Got a little no poo. Got a little book rules. We're about to pay back that way back. Selling tax after all these kids. Rat tat 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 tat. That's the way it is. That's a belly dance to you. From a Peruvian stripper, I could have said Czechoslovakian. Then it would have been chess match without clothes. Hold my brother, hold my sister. Way it is, way it is. Things will never be the same, never be the same game. That's just the way it is. Only one. I'm out.